status for a while. I think the Miami fans are very attuned to being able to see the frauds, and it looks like Willie Taggart is trending that way. You mentioned not recruiting or not getting a quarterback in this recruiting class. This is the second year in a row that Willie Taggart and Florida State have not gotten a high school quarterback to sign with them in a recruiting class, which is pretty unprecedented. I cannot think of, I know that, I do follow a couple Florida State fans just because, like I do. But I don't think that anybody's found a program of any kind that's gone 2 years without a quarterback in a recruiting class. That's craziness. Like, again, I'm mentioning it, but whatever. Recruiting rule number 1 in the recruiting rules is you have to have a quarterback every year. Not even just 1 year without, but now 2. That's a full generation and a half of college players, like when you go, okay, like with the redshirt year and you're talking about, this could be like a 6-year span or more that's affected by not having had a quarterback, signee in these 2 years. Like it is mind boggling. And, Florida State did do well recruiting this year. They did close on some guys, but still, they're playing a lot of away games, and hey, it's fine for me, but a team like that should, again, recruit locally before nationally. I think that's what every team should do. That's recruiting rule number 3. But you're playing all these away games. You're talking about, Cali Knowles, or we're going to get all the best guys from California. We're going to go invest all this time in Texas and everything, where Jimbo Fisher now works, and good luck Willie Taggart out recruiting Jimbo Fisher. Spoiler alert, that ain't going to happen, period. So it's kind of crazy to me. So, we'll see what happens. And, even guys who are generational talents, Cam Akers coming out of high school was so incredibly ridiculous. That kid was terrible last year. And if you want to talk about the offensive line and whatever, and maybe nicked and dinged, but I mean, even you're talking about, and I have retweeted the tweets and people have not deleted them, and I have screenshots. I'll pull them up. People were talking about Cam Akers as being better than Dalvin Cook as immediately as a freshman. So where Dalvin Cook ended as a junior, they said, we're coming in with Cam Akers, and he's going to be a progressional step from where Dalvin just was as a third-year player. What? But, there's a lot. I mean, wide receivers, their careers go there to die. I mean, you just have so many guys of size and speed and quality coming out of high school, and 34 catches for 600 yards and 4 touchdowns. There's so much that's going on, and Willie it does not seem to me that he has the answer. And that's fine. I lived through the Randy Shannon era, which had more answers than the Al Golden era, which didn't really have any. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think that, yes, Miami did have to lean on the transfer portal heavily this year, but as a program overall, Miami is in a way better place than Florida State. And like I said, I'm good with that because, F them boys.